Wow. Oh, wow. Happy Friday night. Bill Taylor here, Ken's 5 Digital Center. It is the first Friday of January of 2026, the first weekend of the new year. Blessings to you and yours on this fabulous Friday night. Feels really good outside after a hot day, a double record day. Look at these temperatures today. How about Carrizo Springs and Pearsall, Cotulla, and Eagle Pass at 90 to 91 this afternoon. Incredible. Gonzales 89, San Marcos 89. Unreal. 87s down Highway 90. Now Seguin's 76 is definitely a misprint. 79 at Rock Springs. 88 New Braunfels. I mean, incredible. Now, here's the deal with our 89, okay? On the almanac, you're going to first notice that I've got 2 asterisks next to our 89. I'll show you why. But the morning low of 60 was only 3 away from the normal high this time of year. We should be as cool as 41 like we were yesterday morning. But then look at 89 degrees today. 2 asterisks because we hit 2 records today. First, we break the record for the daytime highest high. Okay, record high for January 2nd was 86, and that was from 2006. But today we hit 89, so that's the new record for January 2nd. Now the second record is the one we tied, which is the all-time highest temperature recorded in a San Antonio January. And that was on January 30th, 1971. So what's interesting is look at how deep we were into winter. That's 2 months into winter. Well, technically 1 month. 1 month into winter, late January, and we were hitting 89 back in 1971. That's extraordinary. Remember, too, again, the average high is 63. 63. That's just incredible. 26 degrees above average. Wow. So, as a matter of fact, that reminds me, I want to fix something. Howdy. Hey, Marcy, good to see you. Hey, Dawn. Right, today was summer, even. I do have some cooler weather on the 14-day forecast. Marcy, I think I did say hi, Marcy. Howdy, Roland. How you doing? Happy New Year to you, too. Blessings. Hola, Santa Maria. ¿Cómo estás? Hi, Cynthia. A Taylor's in the house. All right. Colby, good to see you, too. Happy New Year. Amber, do you think this is a predictor for a really miserable summer? I hope not. You know, a lot of times we want to see cause and effect with that, but really not the case. It is a La Nina winter, so we're expecting a warmer than average winter and a drier than average winter. But as far as the indication of summer, of course you hope not, but I mean anything's possible. All right, so this is going to go to 89 now, which is 26 degrees above average. Okay. Wish I could raise this up a little bit higher. It's going off the charts here, isn't it? Just incredible, right? Okay, there you have it. So yeah, you see the front on the map right there, or on this graphic right there, and I just want to show you that instead of calling it a cool or a cold front, I've been nicknaming this one a not as above average front, because that's all we're really going to see affected. Well, we will experience some windy conditions tomorrow, probably starting in the morning. I would say by probably 9 or 10 a.m. at the latest, the winds will pick up out of the north. But other than that, no chance of rain, and then the above average will drop to 10 degrees above average, 11 degrees above average on Monday. So we're not going to get even to average. This is not an impressive front by any stretch. It's a very modest, weak front. What do you think causes the weather change? Global warming? Not really. I mean, you know, there are cycles where the Earth warms up, and we're in one of those at times, but then we cool off for several years. I mean, look at, like I showed you, that record high of 1971, we were hitting 89. In 1996, we were hitting 100 in February. That's the all-time hottest winter highest high of, you know, in all time for our winter season is 100 in February of 96. Right? Tony, I've got one for next week. It's modified Arctic. It's not going to be a huge blast. Hey, Debbie. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you and Juliet. Love you guys so much. Blessings. James will take the warm weather over the cold any day. James, I see you. I feel you. That's me, my man. I would take this. Let's go. Cold hurts. I like the warm weather. All right, so now the front. You know, what happened today, what we call prefrontal warming. So this front is moving a little farther south than probably where it is now. I'll be updating that. But notice that we're not seeing a big drop in temperatures. It's 52 in Amarillo, 49 in Albuquerque, 59 in Dallas. So obviously not a big cold air mass behind this front. We will get windy, but in fact, let's take a look. We still have those north winds. There's northwest at about 7 in the morning, and you can see the speeds by 9 a.m. straight north about 20 to 25. Yeah, 20 plus, look at that, through 1 o'clock tomorrow, 2 o'clock tomorrow. All right, so what are conditions going to be like at 8:30, 9 o'clock? A good breeze out of the north and a good chill in the air. Hey, Waylon, we in Rockport, let's go fishing. Oh, man, that's awesome. Have fun. California hogging up all the rain. I know, right? It's so terrible out there. That's right, Tony. Yeah. Happy New Year's, Terry. Thank you. Hi, Linda. Indiana. Whoa. We got Corydon. Is that how you pronounce it? Corydon, Indiana. That football team is amazing. I'm just blown away by how good they're playing, and what they did to Alabama was extraordinary. So I'm telling you, this Indiana team is phenomenal. I'm really impressed. I'll tell you, to beat an SEC team like that, a program like Alabama, I mean, they were like, you don't even belong on the field with us right now. That's how Indiana, that's the kind of statement they made. So I'm thinking, I mean, nobody's beaten them. They've beaten everybody. It's just incredible. But no, I was checking conditions 8 and 9 o'clock. You ready for this one? So I'm with a group of folks at our church, Gateway Fellowship Church, by the way. If you're looking for a church, it's fantastic. We're wonderful. It's Sundays, 8:30, 10, 11:30. We have 3 services every Sunday. Gateway Fellowship Church. mygateway.tv. If you want to see the website, mygateway.tv. So this little fantasy football league has a penalty if you finish last. And guess who finished last? I finished last this year. So the penalty is a milk mile. I don't know if you're familiar with the milk mile, but here's what I'm going to have to do, and I'm doing it tomorrow morning. That's why I was looking at these conditions at 8:30. I will have a gallon of milk. I will drink a quarter of it, run a lap. A quarter of it, run a lap. The other quarter of it, run a lap. And then finish it off. I'm drinking a gallon of milk and running a 1 mile around the track. Not at the same time. I think it's drink, run. You know, I hope I get to split it up in fours. If it's it might be in thirds. I might have to run the first and then, I don't know. It's one or the other. But either way, that's happening tomorrow morning. Any tips would be welcomed. I will, and prayers are very welcome, please. I covet your prayers in this one. I do think I'm going to go with definitely skim milk, but I might try to find the lactose-free milk if they have that. I'm going to do that. So, go Texans. Yeah, for real. I'm rooting for those Texans. Terry, they're good. Yeah, Mountain Cedar. Oh, bless your heart. Here we go. Let me show you the highest, heaviest, technically, count we've seen in 2 years, okay? It went gangbusters today, 12,490. So at least the only solace we could take is that moles weren't heavy too, because that just really exacerbates the issue. But Mountain Cedar, that's all you need. 12.4, that's a very heavy count today. Very heavy count today. And with the north wind tomorrow, I don't expect that to go down much over the weekend. Hey, Brianna, what's going on? Whitecap Beach. Like, right? Oh, man. Nice. Good for you, Ray. It's a great day to be on the beach. Thank you, Marcy. Appreciate you. Thank you, Linda. I need it. All right. So we've got the quadranted, I think. I'm going to go quadranted meteor shower. So if you're looking northeast, and the best time is always 3 to 4 in the morning because it's just so good and dark, away from city lights. The peak is coming Sunday night into Monday morning. That's better, but not by much, because here's the biggest issue with this meteor shower. We've got ourselves a supermoon. The wolf moon is tomorrow night. It is at 100% illumination. So, and when it's a supermoon, remember that it's closer in its orbit. Remember, it's not a perfect circle when it orbits the Earth. And there are moments in that orbit that it gets closer. There's Luke Whitney. It gets closer, it's farther away. Closer is perigee, farther apogee. So it's larger and brighter than normal. Worst case scenario when you have a meteor shower. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. I wish it was a walk. It's a run. I'm going to have to run. But I will be jogging slower than I walk. And I'm not even kidding. There's no time limit on it. It was 40. Yeah, I believe it. The record is 80. It actually got up over 80,000 one year. It's ridiculous sometimes. Fairlife milk, lactose-free. Thank you, Marcy. See, there's the tip. I need it. I appreciate you. Beautiful moon. Yeah, see, Karen? Exactly. So we're already seeing it, and that's what's going to drown out the meteors from showing up in our sky. All right, 14-day forecast time as we see the first rain chance of the year. It's coming in on Thursday, January 8th, and staying with us through Saturday the 10th. Now, it doesn't get better than 30%, and we do get some cooler air. You can see the coldest morning on this 14-day is going to be Tuesday the 13th, and that's right at 40. So that might be a light freeze for parts of the hill country, but it's certainly not going to be a cold forecast. We only have those 2 days in the 50s, Sunday, Monday. That could come down as we get closer and we see a bit more reliable data. But I'll tell you this, the first 7 days are obviously way above average as we start flirting with 80s again by Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Yeah, I won't be, Dawn, but they will. You know the crew, and they will be recording. Yeah, I'm sure of it. It's going to be, yeah, please be praying for my, oh, it's going to be rough. But I got to do what I got to do. I should have been paying closer attention to my fantasy football team is the point. So there you have it. A very warm, dry forecast with the rain chances at best, 30% on Saturday the 10th, with that cooler front coming in for sure. Cooler front indeed. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday night and opening weekend to the new year. God bless you, and we'll see you at 10.